Hello again, that's Tag Tuesday. Hopefully just a quick tag today. This one's been around since about November last year, I think. This is the second tome around book tag. And it's all about buying secondhand books. So, first question, do you buy secondhand books? Yes, very much so. I think about 80 to 90% of the books I have here are secondhand. And I moved to Canada in 2016 and I brought like maybe 5-10 books from the UK. I now probably have 300 to 400 plus the collection my wife already had. So yeah, I bought 300 to 400 books in, was that 4 years? So yeah, kind of instant collection, mainly through secondhand bookstores. Definitely Salvation Armies are very great because they're usually like 25 to 50 cents. A lot of little free libraries too, actually. I got a lot of books from little free libraries where I used to live. I think there was about 5 or 6 within walking distance. That was a great selection too, and I found some really great books in there. Some quite incredible, actually. So yeah, number 2, what is your latest purchase? That's what I was most excited about lately. John Dos Passos, the USA trilogy. Been wanting this book for a long time, and this is a lovely modern library edition. It was just under $20 for a book that I don't really see very often, or never since I've been looking for it. So yeah, very excited about that. Next, what condition do you find acceptable, i.e. tatty or not tatty? Just readable, as long as it's got all the pages. Most of my books are falling apart anyway. I'm quite hard on books, but I've put them in bags and pockets and stuff, so it's amazing what you can do with a bit of sticky tape. So yeah, as long as they have all the pages. What I have recently, I have read a book that I basically had to throw out straight away because as I was reading it, the pages were just falling out. But I still read it. It was a shame actually because it was a double. I could only read the one side though because it already disintegrated by the time I read the one side. So I had to really make a concentrate and made a choice of which one I wanted to read. But I still read it and threw it out. It's fine. Well, I didn't pay for that one though. That was in the free little library. So I gave it a good send off. One last time. After you've read said book, do you keep it for a reread or redonate it? If it's good, I'll keep it for a reread if I think I'm going to reread it. If it's not, or if I don't think I'm going to reread it, I will donate. Sometimes I'll just, even if it's a great book that I want to keep, sometimes I'll give it to a friend if they're asking about it. And I never expect to get books back from friends or envy. Anytime you lend a book out, I never expect to get it back. Half the time you probably won't. We're about to question 5. Do you have a favourite place you like to go when looking for secondhand books? Like I said, Sal Marts are really good. We have Value Village up here in Canada, which is there's a version of it in America. I can't remember what the name is though. They're quite good, but the secondhand books are a little bit more expensive for not necessarily any better quality. And then when I'm down in Kingston, there's a great store called Berry and Peterson. It's a bit more niche though, so the prices are higher, but you do, like, they're good prices for secondhand, good quality secondhand store. Sorry about the dog barking there. But they're good quality for secondhand books, and they're more niche. They're good price, but it's not the it's not like the Sal Mart pricing of like 25 cents, 50 cents, $1 for a bag of books for $5. So yeah, I like a range of things. It just depends what I'm in the mood for. And then I found the little free libraries have been absolutely amazing. So I found some actually really rare stuff that I've never even heard of it, and that's been really good. Number 6, hardback or paperback? Do you have a preference? So I'm quite ideologically predisposed to paperbacks, and I do like a specific kind of paperback. So basically, growing up in the UK, not only is Penguin synonymous with paperbacks, Penguin is essentially synonymous with books for me. So I like the kind of original heyday numbered series Penguins that come color coded. So orange was kind of general fiction, I believe. I think green is crime. There's yellow sci-fi. I can't remember the other colors. I've only ever really generally seen orange and green. But yeah, they're all color coded. Makes it super easy to know what genre you're getting yourself into. So yeah, those, and then you get the rival, main rival to Penguin, Pan in the UK. They're great. They're very similar. They're basically the same size. They did the numbered series. Pan had way better covers. If you like good cover art, Pan had absolutely incredible. The Higers is one of my favorite. Had incredible cover art, and they were also, for like just the kind of what is now probably like a mass market paperback, they put a lot of effort in. They would illustrations, high quality illustrations. Paperback, incredible. Sorry, I'm a bit windy today, and the door just slammed there. That's why I had it closed, and then the dog obviously got jealous. So yeah, those in the heyday, and then where did my other one go? Then I like the modern Penguins, like the modern classics and the classics, like the good side. They're a little bit bigger. But they're not. They're a little bit bigger than the originals, ever so slightly, but they're not as big as like a trade paperback, which I'm not really a fan of. Trade paperbacks are just like, there's so much extra book with a trade paperback. I'd get a trade paperback if it's the only thing. As well as buying new, I'd rather get a trade paperback and spend $20 on a trade paperback than like $40 on a hardback. But I'd much rather spend like the $15, $18, whatever, on a mass market. Or, I mean, these are UK, so what are these good? Yeah, these are still $20 in Canada. Much prefer that to like the huge ones. And then the other very specific, kind of old. Sorry, I have these all organized. Very specific kind of paperbacks that I love is the old kind of crime paperback fiction. So this is Dell Mystery, and great things about Dell Mystery is they have the map. There's the specific map to the book on each one. But yeah, these are great. These are great little pocket books. And then you get your modern version. It's very similar size. It's slightly bigger, but your modern version. And this is a hard case crime books. But there's other ones like Stark Housing, Black Cat books, and whole sleuth of reprint ones that are doing the perfect sizing. But hard case crime started doing the trade paperbacks, and I very much dislike that move. It was a bad move on their part, in my opinion. And then I do like the new mass market, new style mass market too. Like I said, I'd rather spend like $10 to $15 Canadian on this than I don't mind waiting a couple of years. I'd rather spend the lesser money on something that's perfectly adequately easy to read and you can throw it in a bag quite easily. But yeah, it's definitely paperbacks if I can. I mean, secondhand, hardback for $1, for sure. I'll spend up to about $20 if it's good quality, or if it's a rare book, I'll spend $20. It's still half the price of what it would be new. So yeah, although I am trying to be better at buying some new books because I do know people in publishing, so it would be nice to support them. I have got quite a few in my collection that I have bought specifically from a friend's publisher, so I like to support them, and then they gift me things as well, which is quite nice. Have you found any real gems? Oh, I found so many gems. I mean, like, I don't have any absolutely to hand, but things like, you know, Louis Real biography. This is from 1885. This is the 1979 copy, but this is, I didn't know this is, you know, he'd written a biography in 1885. That's pretty awesome. There's, oh, this is probably one of my favorites. So this is And All Your Beauty by W.R. Watson. So basically, it's a cross-country tour of Canada in 1948. So just literally as modern day Canada had pretty much been formed, because Newfoundland was added to Canada in 1947. However, the creation of Nunavut wasn't until the 90s, and so it's still the Northwest Territories, but so yeah, there's no, Nunavut would be, Nunavut is like this part, it's kind of this, Nunavut is kind of, so where's Northwest Territories? It's kind of like they basically took half of the Northwest Territories, the eastern half of Northwest Territories, and made it into Nunavut. So rather than have all this massive expanse of Northwest Territories, it was voted on that they would do that. But other than that, I think maybe they took a bit of Quebec too, I can't remember. But yeah, so other than that, it's got the rest. Everything is as it is today. But what is really beautiful and neat about this is the writer, W.R. Watson, from birth didn't have the use of his arms, and so he taught himself how to write and paint and do everything with his feet. And this is actually signed by the author, and it says pedagraph. So we call it, instead of an autograph, we call it pedagraph. It's pedagraph for A.G. Mason, whose kindness to me will always remain forever in my memory. And they signed it April 26, 1948. So that's just an awesome. I have no idea where we got this from. Maybe up in Bracebridge. There's a great store called the Owl Pen in Bracebridge. Yeah, it was like $15. Just for such a unique. I'll never see this book ever again. He went did the trip with his dog too. It's beautiful. His dog. Yeah, I'll never see a beauty like that. I'll never see that again. So $15 for something like that, amazing. I got tons. And even books I don't have, like I was in an Oxfam one time in Dundee, and there's a book called The Bikini Planet. I was like, that's an awesome, it had great cover, it's an awesome title, and it was a fantastic space party. It's kind of like send up, but like lovingly send up to like these old space operas from like the 50s and 60s. Yeah, it was a little bit sexy, so maybe more of the 60s. But yeah, it's great fun. And what else? Like it's so many great fun. I mean, this is just my Canada shop here, right here. I got so many great fun. I got like the Town Below with this great cover. I have this in like a paperback. This is a great hardcover dust jacket. There's the author there. I mean, I got it because he just looks amazing. Roger Lennon, Quebec Rare. Yeah, it's not bad, pretty cheap. Yeah, there's so many books you wouldn't see, that you just wouldn't find. There's like Legends of Vancouver. And this is maybe a native, not sure. Yeah, by E. Pauline Johnson, but her native name is Takahiyamawaki. It's got one of those great old like lithograph pictures. It's just like, yeah, it's fantastic. I think it's like folk tales in Vancouver. And it's like extra. It's an ex. When was this actually published? It's very interesting. It's gotta be. This is gotta be something pretty old. Yeah, 1926. So yeah, this is the 1944 publishing, but the book wasn't really published in 1926, and I wonder if they published it exactly, because it's just curious, because that kind of looks a little swastika, which was very popular, used in the 1920s in like for decoration. It kind of became kind of a hipster, kind of cool symbol in the West, and then the Nazis in the 30s co-opted it. I never noticed that before, and a little bit sensitive to that kind of thing because my wife is Jewish, and been a anti-fascist most of my life too. So a bit odd that I just noticed that, but it is what it is. It definitely wasn't used in the sense that we use it now, but a little bit weirded out. What other books do I have that's great? I mean, this is a great second-hand find I found in Ottawa. It's just Jews by Erna Paris. It's just a real good history of Jewish people in Canada. It's great. Half Maple Leaf, half Star of David. Yeah, so many good stuff. I'm probably going all day about all these second-hand books as well here. I mean, pretty much, like I said, 80 to 90% of my books are second-hand. Yeah, so many weird ones. But anyway, I guess we'll get on to the next question. Hopefully this iPad hasn't died. I think we're almost done now anyway. Sorry, I'm not the best booktuber. I'm quite rambly. Oh, it's just the last question. 8. Optional, find a book from your shelves you can donate to a good cause, your local charity, Goodwill shops. I originally earmarked these two for my library sale because they're doubles. I accidentally got a couple doubles. Annika Locke's Having My Home and Bruce Chatwin's in Patagonia. So they're just doubles. I accidentally got sent 2 books, and so they're perfectly new. I can give them to my library sale, but because of COVID and stuff, it really happens. I'm not sure. But yeah, there's little free libraries and stuff I could probably donate stuff to. But anyway, that was the second time around tag. And yeah, if you like this, do it.